What's up everybody, Chris Canote here with Canote Films. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but I've been extremely busy, but in a good way. I've been doing a lot of side work for Corey Feldman. Yes, you heard that right. Corey Feldman, the 80s legend. What have I been doing for Corey? Well, I've been doing all of his video production for his 2017 tour, Angelic to the Tour. And it's been so much fun, it's been crazy, it's been surreal. I'm hanging out with Corey Feldman, it's like we're buddies. And I've also been doing a lot of his graphic design stuff. I actually designed his new t-shirt for the tour, which I think turned out amazing, and I'm just really excited that this is happening right now. It's just surreal. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be friends with one of the real Goonies, and it's actually happening. And I'm also working on a really cool miniature documentary on the entire experience working with actor Corey Feldman, so be on the lookout for that. And the real reason we're here is to talk about this fake plastic hamburger. I love this fake plastic hamburger. As you know, I love to go garage sailing. Maybe you didn't know that, but I do. I love to go to garage sales on the weekends sometimes, and I love to find just random weird stuff that screams my name. This hamburger happened to be screaming my name about 2 weeks ago, and all it is plastic hamburger, and I think it holds condiments and whatnot, but there's gonna be no condiments in this burger. This baby just goes on display, and the real reason we're here is because I bought this CD called DBA. The album is called Bubble. I mean, look at this thing. It screams Y2K all over it. This thing is just insane. I mean, look at this album cover. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This thing reminds me of a mixture of Eiffel 65, Garbage 2.0, and like Orgy. I mean, the girl here is obviously trying to look like Shirley Manson, and the guy is totally trying to look like the lead singer from Orgy. The crazy thing is that it's a Christian album. So I'm like, girl, take my 25 cents. I have got to listen to this album. Now, what I mean by that is growing up, I did not listen to Christian music or watch Christian films. I thought they were really poorly produced and they were just really, really bad. But I can say today, they've really stepped up their game in the Christian music, especially in Christian rap and all that kind of stuff. So guys, right now, we're getting to it. We're gonna review DBA Bubble. Let's get to it. Here is the CD, the actual CD. It's made out to Sherry, so Sherry or Cherry. Hello, thank you for this album. Can't wait to listen to it. Look at all that silver. Oh my gosh, that's look at all that tinfoil in the background. That's how they made music videos in the early 2000s. They're like, hey, you got any tinfoil? Boom, let's make a music video. I seriously can't figure out how to play this CD. Come on, dude, this is like my generation, dude. I know how to play a damn CD. All right, first track is Spiritual Woman. Let's give it a listen. Robot there, little Beastie Boys action. Ooh. Kind of spooky there. Got the build up going. Oh yeah. It's gonna be good. Spiritual Woman, Don't Let Me Down. Dude, that's totally like Castlevania right now. We got some Castlevania going on. Spiritual Woman. I'm actually kind of digging this right now. Love Castlevania. Oh, dude, the European, man. Spiritual Woman. I love the backup vocals. Spiritual. I'm sorry. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, let's move on to the next track. It's called Time. This is the dude singing right now. Obviously. Liking the synths in this one. So typical 90s. Or early 2000s. It's kind of early 90s too. Alright, let's go on to the next track. It's called Universe. The song again is called Universe. I bet it's about the universe and outer space. How God made the universe. Mortal Kombat! That's totally Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. That is totally Mortal Kombat right there. Totally Mortal Kombat. Which is early 2000s as well. Oh my gosh. I love this.
Dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight.
Oh yeah.
Dancing in the moonlight, dancing with the universe.
Who doesn't want to dance with the moonlight or the universe? That's all I'm saying.
Dancing in the moonlight, send a message back to Earth.
Dude, Mortal Kombat. This is... Alright guys, let's go to the next track. It's called Reason Why. Very, dude, this reminds me of Sunset Riders for the Super Nintendo. This is awesome. It's actually kind of catchy, I gotta say. Reason Why. Again, this is Christian electronic music.
Time after time for eternity.
Gotta say, she's got a good voice. Oh wow, this is actually from 1996. Alright, I can't get into this one. Let's go ahead and let's move on to Rhythms of Grace. Do you hear that? That is totally XFiles right there. Total XFiles. Man, so far this album has been like kind of a rip-off of other like songs in my opinion. I mean influence, okay? Influence, we'll give them that. But that's totally XFiles right there. Rhythms of Grace. Okay, I can't do this one anymore. We gotta jump to number 6. I Say a Little Prayer. It's kind of spooky. Kind of reminds me of the Super Nintendo game Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I don't know why, I just see the title screen right now.
The moment I wake up,
No. No.
I make up, I say a little prayer for you.
Okay, I knew it was called I Say a Little Prayer, but I had no idea it was a cover of I Say a Little Prayer, like literally. Oh my gosh.
I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart and I will love you.
Alright, let's go to the next track, Planet Love.
I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with all the things you do.
Not really digging it. Alright, this is called Kiss the Sky. Alright, it's gonna be very uplifting, I can tell. Actually, I think it's going to be a very slow track, so let's just go ahead and skip on to number 9 called 3D. Oh, that sounds good. Alright, this track is called 3D. So far, it reminds me of a song you'd hear in like Tekken 2, like Yoshimitsu's theme or something like that. I can just picture it right now. See what I mean? I'm not really digging it, guys. Let's move on to track 10. Track 10 has a question mark and it says The Guessing Game Mix. Let's check it out. Kinda digging that. It's very late 90s, early 2000s. Reminds me of like a PlayStation 1 game. Did you ever play the game Tobal No. 1? It was actually one of the first 3D fighting games made for the PlayStation, the very first PlayStation, and this totally reminds me of background music in Tobal No. 1. Okay, this is the last track, guys, right here. It's called Universe. It better be good, man. Better be good.
universe.
I bet you he says universe a lot in this song. This track sucks so far. Alright, it's been like 3 minutes of this. I can't take it anymore, guys. That's it. That's it. So here's my quick review for Bubble by DBA. Guys, first of all, this album took me back to the late 90s, early 2000s, and really, that kind of took me back to a really good time. We were kind of going through a really weird era of music back then. It was kind of this space age techno stuff, and there's a lot of bands, like even U2 was like kind of getting on that for a minute. It was kind of weird, but kind of cool and fun. Brought me back to like bands like Eiffel 65, Orgy, Garbage 2.0, LaBouche, that kind of era of music there, and it was kind of a fun time. I wouldn't listen to this again. It was just a lot of fun. I have to give them credit. They didn't sound that bad, and but there were a lot of rip-offs, I feel like, with the Mortal Kombat there, and then of course XFiles. Like, I totally heard XFiles in that, like, no doubt XFiles right there. But anyway, guys, I'm Chris Canote with Canote Films. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. But what I want to know too is, what are some of your favorite 90s bands? The 90s had a great variety of music. Everything from like the Spice Girls to Nirvana, Pearl Jam. A lot of good music out there, guys. Let's discuss. Let me know some of your favorite 90s bands, and we'll see you guys next time.